Hi everyone, I'm going to do a video with an update on how I'm going with the Kayla Itsines, or however you say her last name, Bikini Body guide. So I think this week was my week 12 and I've still been doing it, but this week I couldn't, I'm not kind of doing it as diligently as I was previously because I'm kind of happy with where I am, and also I'm going to cut back kind of thing because I was starting to get sore knees because I was doing 3 of the resistance training workouts, which is what she recommends, and then I was doing 3 cardio workouts. And for me, I think she recommends, that's within the range of what she recommends, because she does have kind of maximum numbers of workouts to do a week, because I think probably she's doing that because some people get into exercise and then get a little bit crazy and start trying to exercise every single day. And in her guide, she talks about you need to have rest days and you need to give your body a break. And she definitely kind of incorporates that into the program. And because the cardio or low intensity steady state workouts that she puts in are pretty non-stressful compared to the resistance workouts that she gives. So it's kind of like when you're doing the Kayla Itsines program, then you are kind of really going hard on the resistance days and then kind of taking it a lot more easy on the cardio days. And until weeks 9 to 12, you're meant to also do 10 to 15 minutes of HIIT, which is high intensity interval training, where her suggestion is to run on a treadmill for I think 30 seconds or a minute or something, as fast as you can, and then you kind of jump off the treadmill and put your feet on either side of the treadmill and have a break for 10 seconds or I think, and then you start running again, and you keep doing that for 10 to 15 minutes. And I did try that once, but something inside my knee started hurting, so I haven't done that since. I know that a lot of people say that when they start to incorporate HIIT training in their routine, then they notice that they lose a lot of weight, and it's meant to be a really good way to burn fat, even when you're not working out. So if that's your goal, and if you don't get sore knees, then then it sounds like a good thing to do. But yeah, there was something inside my knee that started hurting, and I've had knee issues since I was a teenager, so I just kind of went, I'm going to stop, and I haven't really been that keen to try it again. But as I said, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at now. I've lost about 3.5 kilos, I think, or 3 kilos. So, and I mean, when I started the Kayla Itsines, for the longest time I thought it was Itsines, and then I saw there was a kind of meme thing going around saying that it's pronounced Itsines or something. So it's just really thrown me. Anyway, when I started it, I wanted to lose. I wanted my stomach to be flat again because I'm kind of pear-shaped, but I've always kind of had a flat stomach pretty much, and my stomach was not flat a few months ago. It was really just disturbing for me. Everything's about where you're happy and whatever. And I wasn't happy, so I wanted to rectify that and feel happy in my body again. So my stomach is flatter the way that I wanted to, and I had a pair of acne jeans, which are really expensive, that I had kind of gone okay, I'm going to spend a bit more money on a really nice pair of jeans. This was about 18 months ago or something, and then I as I've said in previous videos, I went through a phase of eating a lot of chocolate biscuits, and I put on weight, which is just really unexpected if you're putting away a lot of chocolate biscuits. And then it took me quite a while to lose that weight again. But I have now, and so I'm happy about that. I wore the jeans all day yesterday and I was comfortable. It wasn't cutting me in half. So, you know, that's what I was aiming for, and I have achieved it by doing the Kayla Itsines diet. And I didn't really use the nutrition plan. I used her workouts, and I used the kind of guidelines in the I Can Make You Thin book, which I talk about in one of my other videos, by Paul McKenna, which is all about eating when you're hungry and stopping when you're satisfied and enjoying every mouthful. So the title of the book sounds very kind of like pro-anorexia or something, but it's actually extremely sensible advice where you listen to your body and eat what your body kind of tells you it feels like. The Kayla Itsines nutrition guide is meant to be really like, it looks to me like a really healthy eating plan, and you know, she doesn't cut out carbs or like say you can only eat like mung beans after like 4 p.m. or whatever. It's all really, really sensible, and she it's been kind of approved by dietitians and whatnot. I'm not across all of what she said. I just saw a rant on her Facebook about people saying, anyway, people trying to say that she was starving people and that the diet wasn't healthy. It looks healthy to me, and apparently dietitians and the Australian government have said it's a healthy eating plan. But for me, having someone telling me exactly what I can eat doesn't work. So it makes me more obsessed with food than I should be. Than I feel like I should be. I prefer to kind of like eat when I feel hungry and stop when I'm satisfied, and be mindful when I'm like eating. Then I concentrate on what I'm eating and enjoy it, rather than kind of like shoveling it in whatever's on my plate. So anyway, yeah, that's what I did, and now I feel a lot more comfortable. I think like the sort of the composition of my body, like the fat and muscles and all that, has probably changed. Like, people have noticed that I have lost weight and stuff, so that's nice. I'm sure lots of people want to see before and after photos, and I did take them, but I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I should have taken them in leggings or something, but I'm just not really, I took them in my undies, and I'm not really up for putting my picture of my undies on the internet, so sorry about that. But, you know, if you're looking for a review, like, you can see lots of, if you want before and after photos, there's a lot of them on her Kayla Itsines Instagram that's not going to be on this channel. Sorry about that. Yes, but, you know, I'm really happy. I really like the program because I can work out at home. It doesn't take too long, and it's achievable. It works my body. Like, when I first started, it was like so freaking hard. It was really hard, but now it's still really hard. It's still kind of, as your fitness grows, it still challenges you, but I've definitely gotten fitter and stuff, and it's still challenging, but I can see that I've got fitter, and yeah, it's not boring. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm planning to continue doing it. At the moment, I'm thinking that I want to do 2 resistance workouts and 2 like cardio workouts a week, as opposed to the 3 resistance and 2 cardio that she recommends. And I haven't done it yet. I haven't started yet, but like, I just made this chart. So each week I want to be able to tick off, like, so the week commencing the 2nd of March, I want to like say, yep, I did 1, 2, like, you know, tick off, I did 1 resistance training, 2 resistance training, 1 cardio, 2 cardio, if that makes sense. And then just, I've got all of the weeks listed down like that, and then 1 and 2 cardios and resistance training. So, sorry. That's what I'm hoping to do. Like, as I said, my knees were getting sore. So I want to kind of like sort of reduce the intensity of my workouts so that I don't get injured, because, you know, I am older, I'm more mature, I'm 40. So I probably need to take things a little bit more easily than someone who's in their 20s. And, you know, like a friend of mine, I found out she just busted her ACL, which is some really important tendon in your knee, and she had to have a reconstruction surgery, and she's not going to be able to, like, it takes like 6 months to kind of recuperate or whatever. So I'm not really keen for anything like that to happen. Yes, so that's my sort of thoughts on the Kayla Itsines diet bikini body guide, and I think she seems like a really kind of genuine, committed person, and she's going on a world tour. So I guess if you live in other countries, then you might be able to go to one of her sort of training boot camp, like outdoor training sessions. If you check her website, I think she's got the itinerary, but I think she's in America at the moment. Anyway, that's my update, and I hope it's helpful. Okay, bye. Hi everyone, I'm going to do a video with an update on how I'm going with the Kayla Itsines, or however you say her last name, bikini body guide. So I think this week was my week 12, and also I'm going to cut back kind of thing, because I was starting to get sore knees, because I was doing 3 of the resistance training workouts, which is what she recommends, and then I was doing 3 cardio workouts. And for me, I think she recommends, that's within the range of what she recommends, because she does have kind of maximum numbers of workouts to do a week, because I think probably she's doing that because some people get into exercise and then get a little bit crazy and start like trying to exercise every single day. And I've still been doing it, but this week I couldn't, like, I'm not kind of doing it as diligently as I was previously, because I'm kind of happy with where I am, and her guide, she talks about you need to have rest days and you need to give your body a break, and she definitely kind of incorporates that into the program. And because the cardio or low intensity steady state workouts that she puts in are pretty like